why the eye test is the worst excuse and reason to judge a fighter. Let's talk.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
The eye test. What the fuck does that even mean? See, when you start asking people these simple questions, it gets very difficult to answer. If someone says the eye test and you just agree with it, they'll just leave it alone. They're not going to break down to you what the eye test is. What the fuck is the eye test? What is that? What's the eye test? Oh, well, my eyes didn't lie to me. Okay, well, what did they tell you? They tell me that this guy can fight based on what? Based on what? Oh, because, he knocked him out. So? Oh, because, listen, bro, he beat him up. Okay. That's the eye test. So this is my thing. BFTB is if I'm one thing, it is consistent. You cannot tell me your eye test changes all the time. The eye test, the SATs don't change all the time. Bro, I'm sitting here like, wait. So the test that I'm supposed to be judging this fighter on is my eyes? Is the test the same for everybody? Is the same for everybody? Because it was an exciting fight, then that means the guy can fight? Or because it was a boring fight, then he can't fight? Because it was a technical fight, then he can't really fight? Because I don't want to see the fight, he can't fight. Because I don't like the fighter, he can't fight. But because I do like the fighter, then I'm seeing all kinds of shit. I'm seeing all these minutiae. Because I do like the fighter, then I'm seeing, man, look at how great he is. Because he got a knockout. And I like him. He's the best. You guys don't even know the fucking questions of your eye test to answer. You don't even fucking know what you're looking at. You just see a fighter that you like. You see some excitement and you're running with it. He's exciting. He's the goods. Oh, I like this fighter. He's the goods. My eye test don't lie to me. You have no idea what you are even judging. Eye test. You can't explain the eye. You can't explain it to me. My eyes don't lie. I know what I see. My eyes ain't lying to me. My eyes say, your eyes say what? What? What do they say? What was the grade of your eye test? Do you judge everybody the exact same way off of your eye test? What's the grade? This is why I sit here and I look at you guys when y'all start talking about eye tests, and I'm like, bro, you can't just say anything to me, because now I want to know what's your criteria for grading. What's your criteria? Motherfuckers use the eye test. Again, it's one of those things that's a bucket. So when you can't go this way, you can't go that way, I'm saying this and this nigga's beating my ass to the right me. So my end all be all is to say the eye test. The eye test. So I see this fighter beating these bums half to death. So my eye test says he's the goods. So then I see the same fighter fight a contender, a champion, and the fight goes the distance. And I'm like, all right, he ain't that good. Then I see a fighter fight a gatekeeper, and it destroys him. And you say, shit, this guy's the goods. There's a reason why you guys cannot fuck with me. Because I don't allow people to get away with those weak-ass excuses about eye test. I don't allow anybody to get away with anything. Damn sure not an eye test, because you cannot explain an eye test at all. You can't explain that shit. You can say eye test all you want. Eye test, eye test, eye test. Against who? Because I guarantee you, if BFTB, who is damn near 6'3", plays a fucking third grader who is 4 foot in basketball, I will look like LeBron James playing motherfucking Manute Bol. Both from in the NBA, or they were, or not Manute Bol, but motherfucking what's that little nigga name? Won a dunk contest, Spud Webb. Yeah, that'll be BFTB playing Spud Webb. That'll be a fucking me, LeBron James playing Spud Webb in a one-on-one game of basketball. Both players in the NBA. Do you guys really think that Spud Webb has a snowball chance in hell of beating LeBron James? Oh man, Spud Webb can jump though, bro. He can jump. Yeah, and if LeBron James get the ball, he will just back the man down, turn around and dunk on him. I'll do you one better. Shaq playing Spud Webb. Both played in the NBA. Spud Webb doesn't have a snowball chance in hell of beating Shaq. Motherfuckers like, shit, man, the eye test, bro. The eye test told me. That's what the eye test told me. That's the eye test, the eye test. Listen, bro. When Terrence Crawford said, well, you know, the eye test can lie to you, he was right. He was absolutely right. Absolutely right. And he was talking about his level of competition. That's what he was talking about. Because the eye test will lie to you. And the crazy thing is, Terrence Crawford says the eye test will lie to you, and then his fans will come and say, well, based on the eye test, Terrence Crawford beats Errol Spence. I can't make this shit up. Man, my eye test, the eye test tells me Terrence Crawford better than Errol Spence. That's what the eye test tells me. The eye test. The eye test. The eye test tells me Anthony Joshua better than Deontay Wilder. The eye test tells me that. The eye test tells me, man. The eye test tells me Tank Davis better than Devin Haney. The eye test tells me Shakur Stevens is better than everybody because the eye test. If they have not fought each other, the only test that you can use is their level of competition. If they have not fought each other. If they fought each other, well, then you can clearly say that guy's better than that guy because that guy beat that guy. And you can also say He might not be better than that guy on a different day. He might have just had a good night and he might have had a bad night. But at this particular moment, that guy who had a good night is better than that guy who potentially had a bad night. That's why motherfuckers are sitting in here right now telling me about how Lomachenko was injured, and the reason why Lomachenko lost to Teofimo is because he was injured, and the reason why Manny Pacquiao lost to motherfucking Floyd Mayweather because he had a shoulder injury, and y'all don't even understand if he didn't have a shoulder injury, if he didn't have this, it would have been a whole different story, and yada yada yada, and blah the fuck blah 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 blah. If he wasn't injured, man, if he wasn't injured, yeah. Well, if I had a bet, I would have fucking beat everybody in boxing. Yeah, if I had a bet. If I could spike your water, I'm fucking you up. If I could tamper my gloves and remove all the padding, so this is bare fucking knuckles, oh yeah, I'm fucking you up. If I can put motherfucking things in my gloves, if I can put motherfucking egg weights, or if I can put something, I'm fucking you up. I'm fucking you up, bro. Oh, you getting fucked up. Yeah. If I could put plaster on my knuckles and nobody realizes it, oh yeah, I'm fucking you up, bro. I'm fucking you up. Yeah, you getting beat up. You getting beat the fuck down. But a motherfucker come in here and tell me about the eye test and the heartbeat. Eye test, BFTB, my eye test. My eyes ain't lying to me. My eyes ain't lying to me. But Terrence Crawford tells you that eye test can lie to you, and you guys say, you right, BF. I mean, you right, Terrence. You right. Earl ain't even good, man. Earl ain't good because the eye test lied to you. I'm with Terrence Crawford, bro. Eye test lied to you until you talk about Terrence Crawford's competition. When you talk about his competition now, all of a sudden, it's like, man, Terrence Crawford's the good because the eye test tell me. I know what my eyes is telling me. But when he says the eye test can lie to you, you agree with that too? I got it. But nobody listening to my voice can tell me what the fuck the eye test is. Y'all motherfuckers take this test every time you want to dick ride a certain fighter. Every time you want to dick ride, y'all niggas taking the eye test. Shit, I'm ready to dick ride this niggas. Let me take the eye test. Because I can always fall back on the eye test. You know, when the motherfuckers in here beating my ass up to the white meat in these debates, I can always say the eye test. Has anybody ever heard BFTB say, hey man, my eye test tells me? Let me answer that question for you. No. You've never heard me say my eye test. You've never heard me say this. Think about that. BF has done over 1,000 live streams. I've done over fucking 1,000 videos. You have never heard me say, well, the eye test tells me. Think about that. Go find a video. Go find a fucking interview. Go find something where you heard BFTB say, shit, man, well, the eye test tells me that this guy's the goods, man. The eye test. Find it. Good luck. Good luck. Because I don't go off of the eye test. I go off of what you actually do test. I go off of who ducked you test. Yeah, who you avoided test. Who avoided you test. Who moved around you test. Who you moved around test. I go off of that. That's what I go off. That's the test I use. Devin Haney got to be a bad boy because nobody wants to fight him. Got to be a bad boy. Because motherfuckers is moving around him. Got to be a bad boy. Because motherfuckers is using his name for clout instead of actually fucking fighting him. Got to be a bad boy. When his fucking mandatories don't want no smoke with him. Got to be a bad boy. Errol gotta be a bad boy, bro. He has gotta be a bad boy. Gotta be. If this nigga Terrence Crawford is doing everything and anything to not fight this man, gotta be a bad boy. Gotta be a bad boy, bro. Gotta be a bad boy. Nigga agreed to everything in his contract. Agreed to everything. Agreed to everything. And then refused to sign it. And then said he never got one. And his fans is like, yeah, you right. Show me the contract, BF. Show me the contract. I gotta see the contract, BF. Show me the contract. Like, if he didn't get a contract, then what the fuck did this goofy bitch-ass nigga agree to? You can't say, oh man, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence holding it up. Terrence Crawford agreed to everything. Terrence Crawford, he agreed to everything. And then when Terrence Crawford says he didn't get a contract, all of a sudden, motherfucker's like, see, Terrence Crawford didn't get a contract. Then what the fuck did he agree to? What did he agree to? Can't make this shit up. But your eye test told you something different, though. Your eye test told you that Terrence Crawford really wants to fight because it's calling the man out. So Terrence Crawford really wants to fight. The eye test tells me that. The eye test tells me that Terrence Crawford will knock him out. And Terrence Crawford, he's so fast. Terrence Crawford got all knockouts. He got all knockouts at welterweight, all knockouts. Yeah, against who? Against who? Who? Jose Benavidez. Bum. BF defined what the bums are. I defined a bum, defined all that shit. I'll go into the other levels, the gatekeepers and blah, 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 more so than what I did in my other video, but I defined what a bum is. Jose Benavidez meets the criteria of a bum. Bum. Green beans. Contender. Meets that criteria. Don't matter if he fucking lost. I mean, if arguably lost to fucking Robinson, which I believe he did, but whatever. He got the victory or the draw, and he moved on and he fought Terrence Crawford. Contender. Amir Khan, gatekeeper. Sean Porter, bum. At that level in his career, bum. Wasn't a prospect, wasn't a gatekeeper, wasn't a contender, bum. Just fought Formula Milk, got his motherfucking look fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible. Bum. Not shitting on the man, not disrespecting the man. I'm just using the criteria. Bum. Who else? Who else, bro? Jeff Horn. Bum. But he was a champion, so we'll give him the champion status. We'll give him that. We'll give him the champion. But he was a bum. But we'll give him champion because he had a belt. Beat Pacquiao. Not going to take that from him. Champion. Jeff Horn. So you have a champion in Horn. You have a bum in Benavidez. After Benavidez, you got Amir Khan, who was bum. Bum. Gatekeeper bum. He was a gatekeeper at best. Former champion that's on the downslide. Gatekeeper at best. He was not a contender. He was a gatekeeper at best. So you have a champion, bum, gatekeeper at best, a contender in green beans, and then a bum in Jeff Horn. I mean, in Sean Porter. That's what you have. That's what you got, bro. I didn't make the rules. They just are what they are. I follow the criteria in the sport of boxing. I don't go off the eye test. Because like Terrence Crawford said, the eye test can lie to you. All excited about a fight because he knocked the motherfucker out. So you all happy and cheering. Oh, this nigga's the goods, man. This man's he the shit. He knocked this motherfucker out. Yeah, but who was that motherfucker he knocked out? Who was that? If Terrence Crawford would have knocked out Sean Porter when Sean Porter had the WBC title, we'd have a different conversation. If Terrence Crawford would have fought Kell Brook when Kell Brook was the IBF champion, we'd have a different conversation. He did not. He fought bum. A gatekeeper at best. Kell Brook was a gatekeeper at best. He was a gatekeeper at best. At best. And he proved that Amir Khan was a bum. Because I would say Amir Khan was a gatekeeper, but he's not even a gatekeeper. Because Kell Brook proved that Amir Khan was a bum when Kell Brook stopped him. So Kell Brook was better than Amir Khan. Yeah, Kell Brook was better than Amir Khan. So when you have your criteria, prospect, bum. Yeah, then you move up. You got your motherfucking, your gatekeeper, your contender, your champion. That's what you got. Amir Khan was a bum, and Kell Brook proved it. Kell Brook was a gatekeeper. He was a gatekeeper. When Terrence Crawford fought him, he was a gatekeeper. The champion that Terrence Crawford fought was Jeff Horn. That's it, bro. That's it. Look, don't look, but motherfucker, oh man, eye test, look what he did to him. He beat him better than Errol Spence. Yeah, because when Errol Spence fought him, Kell Brook was at the top of the tier. He was a champion when Errol Spence fought him. So that fight is going to be different than when you're a champion fighting a gatekeeper than when you're champions fighting champion. Or when you're a champion fighting a contender. Because at the time, Kell Brook was a champion, Errol Spence was a contender. So Errol was fighting up to Kell Brook. Terrence Crawford was a champion. Kell Brook was a fucking gatekeeper. He was down here. He wasn't a contender. He was down here. He was a gatekeeper. He was above a bum, but he was a gatekeeper. Amir Khan was a bum. But again, we'll fall on the eye test, BF. It's the eye test, the eye test, the eye test, BF. It's the eye test because he beat up a bum who just so happened to have had a name. That's why I tell everybody, bro, y'all don't talk about Donald Williams beating Mike Tyson. Or Danny Williams, what his name is. Danny Williams beat Mike. Y'all don't talk about Danny Williams beating Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson is on Danny Williams' resume. But y'all don't talk about that. Come on, BFTB, he was past his prime. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mike Tyson is a gatekeeper. Beating Mike Tyson puts his name on your resume and boosts you up. It opens the gate to something else. Gatekeeper. It's not difficult to understand, but you guys make it difficult to understand. You make it difficult to understand. Because you want to give Terrence Crawford credit for beating a gatekeeper in Sean Porter. You want to give him credit for beating that guy. But it's the same guy that Errol Spence fought. No, it is not. He was a champion when Errol fought him. He was a gatekeeper for Terrence Crawford. He opened the gate for people to say that Terrence Crawford's resume is this. Because before Sean Porter, they were saying Terrence Crawford's resume is fucking garbage. It's absolute trash. But beating Sean Porter, all of a sudden now, he beat Porter, knocked Porter out. He stopped Porter. That's all you ever hear when it comes to Terrence Crawford. Porter. You don't hear about the undefeated Jeff Horn until later on. That's caveat. That's not what they opened the door with. It's always Sean Porter. It used to be open the door with Gamboa, and he was the welterweight champion. But they still opened the door with Gamboa. But after Sean Porter, now they open the door with Sean Porter. And then have the audacity to talk about the eye test. Well, look at the eye test, BFT. Well, the eye test showed me that Kell Brook was piecing Terrence Crawford up. The eye test showed me that Terrence Crawford could not get one-legged Benavidez up out of there who was laying on the ropes for 10 straight fucking rounds. He sat on the ropes and was still piecing Terrence Crawford up for 10 rounds straight laying on the ropes. But all y'all see is, oh man, he knocked him out. He knocked him out. The eye test said, because I like Terrence Crawford and he got a knockout. So my eye test says, but you missed the part where Benavidez laid on the ropes for 10 straight rounds. Didn't move, did nothing, just laid it and was still landing shots. You missed that part. You missed the part where Green Beans damn near knocked this nigga's head off. You missed that part. Yeah, you missed that. You missed the part where Amir Khan just straight up quit. And I wonder why he quit. Could it be that they're boys because he mysteriously started training Amir Khan to fight Kell Brook? How ironic. You missed the part that Kell Brook was piecing this man up badly. Piecing him up was not debatable. It was debatable when a champion Kell Brook fought the contender Errol Spence. Those couple of rounds were debatable. People say Errol Spence won. People say Kell Brook won some of those early rounds. There was no debate in what Kell Brook did to Terrence Crawford. And then what people will say was, well, then what happened, BF? Then, BF? Yeah, what happened then is your eyes. Your eye test. That's what happened to you. That's what happened. All you seen with your eye test is Terrence Crawford stop Kell Brook. That's all you seen with your eye test. You did not see Kell Brook piecing this man up with this nothing but a fucking straight right. That's it. He didn't throw no hooks. He didn't get fancy. When he got fancy is when he got clipped. Before him being fancy, pieced Terrence Crawford up with the same punch, had both his eyes blacked. Both his shits was lumped. In what, 2 rounds, 3 rounds? Both his shits was lumped up. Kell Brook was clearly piecing this man up. It was not even close. He was clearly piecing him up. But I understand your eye test will say, no, BFTB in the third round, Crawford turned around when he switched up because he's a switch hitter. Yeah, he turned it around. Yeah. Fuck out of here. The audacity of that stupid, goofy ass shit. Whatever. But you talk about eye test this and eye test that and my eye test. You'll do the same shit with Tank, bro. The same shit. My eye test tells me that Tank, he this. Tank's a killer, bro. He's a bad boy. He's number 2 in my eyes. He is number 2 at 135. Number 2. He is top 5 pound for pound to me. But see, I can justify that. Y'all motherfuckers, nah, he the best. He the best because he is exciting. My eye test tells me he's exciting and he's the best. That's what my eyes tell me. He's exciting. He can punch. And you're going to get hit. And he going to knock everybody out. If he hits him, he got power in both hands, so he's going to get hit. And then I say, well, he didn't knock out Pitbull Cruz. And they say, oh, come on, BFTB, his hand was broke. But you say he got power in both hands. Tank Davis does not have all knockouts. There is fighters that went the distance with that man. He does not have a 100% KO ratio. Guess that's different, though. I know. Come on, BFTB. But the eye test, sure. Well, when you guys can give me the criteria for your eye tests, then we can start judging it. And the crazy part about it is, once you give me the criteria for your eye test, a lot of the fighters that you dick ride is going to fail that test. BFTB. Shout to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.